everyone, this is Tamara. I just wanted to teach you about the 10 plagues aspect of the Seder. So in the middle of the Seder, we're recounting the story of the Jewish people and how they were freed from slavery in Egypt. And this is the point where Moses goes to Pharaoh and says, "Let my people go. We should be free. We don't want to be enslaved by you any longer." And Pharaoh thinks about it for a second, says, maybe, and says, no, never mind. So Moses then says, if you don't let us be free, God is going to come down and cast upon 10 plagues onto your people, the Egyptian people. And so Pharaoh keeps saying, okay, fine, I'll free your people. And then keeps taking it back. And every time he takes it back and says, no, I will not let your people go, God sends down a plague. And this happens 10 times. And we remember this by taking a glass of wine. I just have a few drops here. And for each plague, we stick our pinky finger or take a spoon and drop it in the glass of wine and blot it onto our plate. So I'm going to go over the 10 plagues. I'll say it first in Hebrew and then repeat it in English. And if you want to follow along when I say it in Hebrew, or just say the English word instead, that is totally fine. I am using the Jubilant Passover Haggadah for this. It's very modern, it's easy to use, it's only a few pages, so if you like that quick Seder, this is a good thing to do. Let me open this. Okay. So the reason why we use wine is we take out a drop of wine to reduce the sweetness of our celebration of our freedom and remember the pain that we endured to get there. So, we'll start with number 1, dam, blood, just blot it on your plate, Sifardea, frogs, Kimim, lice, Arov, beasts, Dever, cattle disease, Shechim, boils, Barad, hail, Arbe, locusts, Choshech, darkness, and last, Makat Bechorot, death of the firstborn. And some people lick their pinky afterwards or lick their spoon afterwards, but because we're intentionally removing that sweetness from our story and celebration, and we're remembering all these horrible things that happened to our people and our fight for freedom, I choose not to lick my finger. Now, that's the 10 plagues that we say every Seder, but in this Haggadah, we also have 10 modern plagues, and I'm going to go over those with you. Maybe you'll agree with them, maybe you'll disagree with them, but these are 10 things that are plaguing our society today, and it's up to you to determine if it's your responsibility or not to just remember them or to do something about them. So I'll read all 10. I'm not going to blot my wine, but you are more than welcome to do so. Hunger, war, terrorism, greed, bigotry, injustice, poverty, destruction of the earth, indifference to suffering, and hatred towards Jews. These were the ones that were listed. Do you think they're the right ones? What are your 10 plagues of modern day? Is this even the right order for them to be in? What's the most extreme? I hope you all have a happy Passover and that you all think about these things, about what it took for us to become free, and also where we could be better now as a world. Thanks. Chag Sameach, everyone.